Okay guys, today we're going to be learning about classifying numbers. Now classifying numbers, you do have 4 different types that we're going to be discussing. We have rational numbers, integers, whole numbers, natural numbers, which are also known as counting numbers. We're going to take a closer look by looking at this chart that we have here. On this chart, it has the term, definition, and example. The first term we're going to discuss is rational numbers. Rational numbers are everything plus fractions and decimals. The examples include 1.5, 3/5, 2, negative 2.6. Integers are going to be positive whole numbers, negative whole numbers, and 0. These dots on the side that you see, those dots represent that it's infinite. It keeps going. So here you could have negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3, and so on. For whole numbers, you have positive whole numbers, 0, which are 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Natural and counting numbers, which are positive whole numbers, those only include 1, 2, 3, 4, and up to infinity. Now, for these numbers, if you notice, each time that you're going up, you are gaining something. So from natural numbers to whole numbers, you add a 0. From whole numbers to integers, now you have your negative numbers. Then from integers to rational, now you're including fractions and decimals. We're going to now take this to a Venn diagram example. So I'm going to put this right here, and then we're going to create our own Venn diagram. Now before we start, I'm going to do a real-world example of the Venn diagram, which is going to be based on South Middle School. So we're going to look at the bigger picture South Middle School. Each time that we get to the next level, we're looking at it closer. So for example, I go from South Middle School, then specifically I'm talking about 7th grade. Within 7th grade, I'm talking about my classes, which would be Miss Rajos, and then even more specifically, I'm talking about first period. Within first period, I could now even put a smaller box that would include maybe just the girls or the boys. This means that first period is part of my classes. My classes are a part of 7th grade, and 7th grade is a part of South Middle School. This is how you use a Venn diagram to show information. You can use a Venn diagram like this to maybe represent animal types, anything like that. You can use this with it. So let's look at what we're specifically talking about, which is rational numbers, integers, whole numbers, and natural numbers. For natural numbers, we'll start off with those. That one is going to go in the middle. So natural numbers. Then from natural, whole numbers, because all natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are going to be integers. And all integers are rational numbers. You can go to the outside, but you cannot try to come back in. What I mean by that is I can say that all natural are rational. I'm going to the outside. If I say all integers are whole, I cannot go back in. That is not true, because in integers you have negative numbers, and whole numbers you do not have negative numbers. I can say that all integers are rational. That is true. But I cannot say that all integers are natural, because I'm going back down. You cannot go back to the inside, you can go up. So for instance, if I have the number 0, 0 is a whole number. 0 is also everything that it is on the outside. So 0 is whole, it's an integer, and it is also rational. A whole number is not a natural number. You are going back down. You cannot do that. So it's not a natural number. If I say the number 1 is natural. Well, since it's on the inside, it is also a whole number, an integer, and a rational number. For 1/2 is only a rational number. Fractions and decimals only belong in rational numbers. And -3 would be an integer. This will help you out. If you go ahead and draw one of these, you can figure out quickly on which ones belong where. Well, I hope this helped you guys. I will see you next time. Have a great day.